now that you've accomplished this, and now that you're the first man ever to be undisputed in two different weight classes, like, what are the offers now? Are people coming? Because I hear all this talk about Jermell. I hear this talk about Canelo. Like, where are they at right now?
Well, Canelo and Jermell is fighting. I wanted to fight Jermell next, since he was the 154-pound undisputed champion. But as you know, they're going to strip him for his belt once the bell ring when he fight Canelo.
So your goal was to go up and become undisputed in three different weight classes.
There you go.
Wow.
Something that never been done before.
Right.
And, it's greatness. Like I said, this is my era, and I'm taking it. Ain't nobody going to stop me. So now I didn't shift gears, because I know I wanted to fight Jermell, but if he lose to Canelo, I always said, man, that's a big step. That's a big step. But for a person to go up 3 weight classes from 147 to 168 and to win, and become undisputed, wow. What can they say? They can't say nothing right now, but what can they say?
Well, then you're in, like, the greatest of all time discussion.
I'm already in them.
Yeah,
them discussions.
You just heard two-time undisputed champion Terence Crawford pretty much say he willing to let it all go, man. Willing to let his nuts hang all the way down and go up to 168 to fight Canelo Alvarez. Now, previously, Buzz said he wouldn't go all the way up to 168. He's like, there's weight classes for a reason, and he can't beat everybody, you know what I'm saying? So he said he would fight Canelo at a 158-pound catch weight. But, reality, man, Canelo ain't going all the way down to no damn 158. He's going to stay up at 168 and probably straddle between 168 and 175. He's going to keep it up there. So Bud will have no choice but to fight Canelo up there. Now, a lot of people are saying Bud he bugging out for saying that, but you just heard the man is daring to be great. And I think he even said it. He planned on originally fighting Jermell Charlo, but you see how this is all playing out for Jermell, man? He's trying to run from Crawford, bro. He's trying to run from Crawford, and you see now Crawford chasing him up to 168. That dude Bud is different, man. He's a different fucking animal, man. And a lot of this, him wanting to go to 168, that got a lot to do with Jermell. So I don't know if he think Jermell is going to beat Charlo. I told y'all I think Jermell going to win that fight. I think Jermell is going to beat him by decision. Something is telling me that's what's going to happen. And then there's nowhere else for Jermell to go. He's going to have to fight. If he don't fight Bud at 168, we like, Bud, like, listen, bro, you ain't even got to come back down. You lost one of the belts already. I'll come where you at. Stay there, and I'll fight you at 168. Yo, Jermell is like, oh, this little motherfucker just don't leave me alone. He's been heckling him, all kind of stuff, man. But yeah, it's like Terence Crawford is either daring to be great, or is he trying to cash himself out? He is really trying to basically cash himself out, because he did say he's just looking for the money fights right now. And I told y'all the money fights is Jermell Charlo, Canelo Alvarez, who else was it? Oh, fuck. Jermell Charlo, Canelo Alvarez. I left somebody out because I said it before. It was actually 4 money fights for him. It was Jermell Charlo, Canelo Alvarez, and damn, I'm having a brain freeze, y'all. You gotta help me out. And I did say Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd is retired, and that's still a big money fight for Terence Crawford. Oh yeah, and Gervonta Tank Davis. That's it. That's why you hear him saying, I'll stay at 147 to fight Tank. See, Terence Crawford, this is big, bro. I told y'all, if Errol Spence would have won, undisputed, yeah, that would have been big for Errol Spence. It wouldn't have been big for boxing though. You see, there's a difference. Terence Crawford winning undisputed at welterweight is big for Terence Crawford and is big for boxing. Nobody else that's a male is undisputed in 2 weight classes. So Terence Crawford did it first, right? So that's why you see him everywhere. He's big there. He's big right now because he's the only one to do that. All right, so he can demand these fights. That's he's trying. He's pretty much the boxing world is at Terence Crawford's feet right now. So he's trying to. He's never been in this situation. He's basking in his glory. So he's like, all right, damn, which way do I go? You got this little youngin talking shit about me at 135, talking about he'll knock me out. All right, come on, I'll make the weight at 147, and then we got the Spence rematch right here at 154, and then Jermell, he left, he skedaddled up to 168, lost the belt. Canelo's up there. That's there's 2 big names right there at 168. So Terence Crawford's mind, his brain is firing on all cylinders right now. That's the reason why it seems like he's all over the place, because he knows his options is wide right now. So why wouldn't he be? So at this point, I gotta just say this: you can forget about Jerome Boots in this talk. Like that dude, Bud ain't even thinking about him, man. Bud is thinking about them M's, and at first I was like, man, why he just don't defend his titles? I would still like to see him fight Boots. I would still like to see him defend his titles. But then when you think about it, they offered Boots to fight. They didn't want to fight. So, hey, fuck it. You lost out, bro. That's how I see it now. You know what I mean? So, you got Tank, Jermell, Canelo, Floyd Mayweather, bro. Man, that would be something, right? If he could get all 4 of those fights, bro. Wouldn't that be something? He's not going to get a Jermell and a Charlo and a Canelo fight. That's not going to happen. So, he said he wants the winner of Charlo and Canelo. He does, but I also think it's him trying to run after and chase Jermell up there. That's why he's going up there. If he does, he wants to fight up there because Jermell's up there. All right. That's what I honestly think. It has a lot to do with him. He really want to beat the shit out of Jermell Charlo, bro. But this is epic, man. He said it himself. If he did this and moved up to 168 and beat Canelo, bro, you can't say nothing about Bud, bro. He 3 divisional undisputed in 3 weight classes, and he beat Canelo Alvarez, moving up in weight. Come on, man. See, Bivol beating Canelo, I mean, everybody kind of was like, okay, he might outbox him or he might knock him out. He's way bigger than Canelo. So Bivol, he gets his respect for outclassing Canelo, whooping his ass for a whole 12 rounds too. But it's different if it's a lighter dude going up 3 fucking weight classes to whoop your ass. Even if he win by decision, he still look good for hanging on, beating Canelo by decision, moving up. Is it possible that Bud is biting off a little more than he can chew? Possibly, yeah. But I still think he has way more skills than Canelo, man. It all comes down to what everybody say, can Bud take a punch from Canelo? And I've seen this on a lot of boxing articles. They say Bud ain't never been hit by a light heavyweight. How do you know? We don't know who this dude sparred. We not in his sparring sessions. He probably has fought bigger dudes than Canelo in sparring. And I know sparring is not the real deal, but it's still boxing, bro. So yeah, there's a possibility that Bud can't handle his power. But I also say Canelo's power to me is overrated, bro. I always say that. I kind of look at Canelo as like a dude, kind of like a tank. A lot of dudes that Canelo fought, I'm gonna say I don't even talk about the Kovalev fight because I think that shit was fake. I'm always think that shit was fake. But a lot of the other dudes was probably his size, and some of them probably was a little smaller than him, man. So he was, stopping these dudes. He not stopping nobody, a real fighter at 175. You know what I mean? So could he stop? Could Bud get stopped by Canelo? Absolutely. It's possible. Can Canelo get stopped by Terence Crawford? It depends. We don't know if Crawford can carry his power up to 168. We have seen so far that he has carried his power 3 weight classes. Now, if he's gonna test himself at 154, I don't know if he's gonna just do a dilly fight at that division to see if his power resonates. We'd see. But himself did say there's weight classes for a reason, so he is taking a big risk. There's a lot of question marks it's raising eyebrows right now, because like, okay, what if his power don't carry? What if he's too slow, right? Those things are real things that can take place in a fight with Canelo. What if he can't take Canelo's punch? And I think he could. I think Canelo's punches, I think he's overrated, but his power is overrated, if you ask me. He has power, but I just think it's overrated. It's just me. But we'll have to see, man. Let's see what happens with this. Like I said, a lot of stuff is riding on September 30th. We'll see how this plays out. I'm very anxious. I'm proud of my man Bud, man. He's becoming a beast. I'm saying, and I heard Canelo responded to it. I don't know. I'm going to look into it and see what Canelo responded to. I'm going to probably shoot a video on that. But let me know what y'all think, man. This your boy, Rebel Life Boxing. Excellent time to be a boxing fan, ain't it? I'll catch y'all later.